What's up, everybody? It's a Brogdon Electro back from the future, guys, and today we got a brand new video, and it's about Jrue Holiday. So let's get right into this. So if you didn't know, Jrue Holiday got traded to the Boston Celtics. So he first got traded from the Bucks a few days ago, part of the Damian Lillard trade, and he got traded to the Portland Trail Blazers, and then from there, today he got traded to the Boston Celtics. And the Boston Celtics were one of the teams that were rumored to get Jrue, or interested in Jrue at least, and no one really thought that they would, actually acquire him, because that seemed kind of far-fetched considering their assets and stuff. But the Trailblazers took their deal. And, yeah, here's the deal. So pretty much, the Blazers received, for Jrue Holiday, Robert Williams, so Time Lord, Malcolm Brogdon, 2 first-round picks, one in 2024 and one in 2029. And the Celtics received Jrue Holiday, of course. So obviously, let's talk about the Celtics side for this. Pretty much, they're already trying to get rid of Malcolm Brogdon from the first place, part of that Porzingis deal, and then that kind of, that limbo, that situation there. And then, yeah, ever since then, he kind of had some beef with the organization because they're trying to get rid of him and stuff like that. So he didn't want to be on the team either. And it was kind of awkward. And then going to the season, if they still had him, it was going to be awkward and stuff. So they got rid of him, right? That makes sense. And Robert Williams, this was kind of surprising, but since they already had Porzingis, he could just replace him, right? And Time Lord was, he was kind of in and out of the lineup. He was being injured and stuff. Anyways, and Porzingis can shoot unlike Time Lord and stuff like that. And he's just better overall. Celtics just replaced Malcolm Brogdon with Jrue Holiday. So they need a ball handler. Obviously, they had Brogdon before that, like a playmaker and stuff like that. Because Tatum and Brown, even though they can play make, they're not the greatest at that. And Jrue Holiday is really good at it, man. We see in the playoffs, he's going crazy. He's having like 30, 40-point games, double-doubles, right? With like 10 assists and stuff like that. So we know Drew's capable of it. When it really matters too, he's capable of it. Also in the playoffs, whatever. He does have games, like stinker games, right? Where he's like pretty bad. But man, in the moments where it just comes down to him, like, someone needing to clutch up or something, he gets his clutch steals, as we know, and stuff like that. Clutch blocks, clutch shots. He makes them when you need them, right? So the Celtics could use that, I'm not going to lie. Obviously, Tatum's great at that. Brown's somewhat as well. The main thing I guess you could say is that the Celtics gave up 2 first-round picks, but to them that doesn't really matter because they're just going all in on this core right now of Tatum and Brown, and then I guess if you want to include Porzingis in this too. But yeah, Jrue Holiday, the Celtics, is going to be crazy, bro. Jrue Holiday, his defense, we know he's a two-way player. His defense is going to be crazy with Tatum and Brown and then Porzingis. And the starting lineup will probably be Jrue, obviously, Derrick White at the 2, and then Brown, Tatum, Porzingis. That's what I'm guessing. And yeah, man, that's an insane lineup. I'm not gonna lie, that's an insane lineup. The Bucks, man, the Eastern Conference Finals is probably gonna be between the Bucks and the Celtics, which is crazy. I'm not gonna lie, that's crazy. That's gonna go to 7 games, man. I don't know who's gonna win that. That's gonna be crazy. But imagine Drew gets his revenge, man, on the Bucks for trading him. And the thing is, bro, Jrue literally just, bro, after that thing he said that he wanted to retire after his contract, the Bucks have sent him. They're like, yeah, nah, we're getting Dame in here. But yeah, besides the point, obviously the Celtics trade for Jrue. Assuming that he'll sign like a contract extension with them, right? Obviously, because they gave up a ton for him, right? They gave up a ton. And Brogdon, for Malcolm Brogdon, at least the Blazers, they're gonna try to get rid of him, obviously, because he's not a young player. They already got their young guards and stuff like that, so they don't really need him, right? And obviously, he wants to be on a contender, right? Like an actual good team. And yeah, it only makes sense. And also, multiple contenders are already interested in him, right? So he'll be dealt eventually, probably before the season starts. Time Lord, from what Woj was saying, the Blazers are planning on keeping Time Lord to pair him up with Ayton. They like the idea, so they're going to play Time Lord at center and Ayton at power forward. And if you don't know, Ayton prefers to play power forward, so hey, maybe we see a different type of Ayton now. Ayton's unlocked now. Gets more freedom anyways on the Suns, right? And those 2 first-round picks, those will be nice for the Blazers, because assuming, who knows, anything can happen for the 2029 first-round pick, anything could happen then, right? And who knows, even a year from now, even next year, man, that 2024, who knows what happens to Celtics, man. We've seen crazy things happen. Teams just implode in like less than a season or just in a season, man. So who knows? Obviously, I doubt that happens, but that 2029 first-round pick could be nice. But yeah, the fact that the Celtics had Jrue Holiday, Jaylen Brown, Jayson Tatum, and Kristaps Porzingis, that easily makes them Eastern Conference Finals favorite team, right? Easily they're getting there. And then also Finals favorite, right? With the Bucks. And then yeah, Brogdon and Williams have 2 years left on their contract. Brogdon has $22.5 million each year, right? So a contender would have to obviously match the salary and stuff like that for that, which is a lot considering like most of the contenders are going to be they're pretty much like tax apron teams now, right? So that's going to be tough. And then Williams, he has $11.6 million and $12.4 million, right? Which is like a pretty good deal for him, right? And they're planning on keeping him anyway, so it works out. And then Jrue, he has a player option for next season and can be extended 6 months after the trade is completed. So around what month is it right now? October, so November, December, January, February, March, April. So in April, the Celtics can offer him an extension, and then he'll probably sign that, and then boom, right there, you got that. Jrue's obviously, was he like 33 or whatever? So he is getting up there in age, but he's still really good, man. He's still really good. When you get a chance to get a player like Jrue Holiday, man, and you're like trying to, compete and stuff, you got to go for it, man. Which is what the Celtics did. The Celtics saw the Bucks get better, right, and stuff. They're like, yo, we need to get better, man. We need to, do something, man. We need to compete, right? Because if the Celtics didn't make this move, they would have probably just gotten eliminated, bounced again in the playoffs, right? Probably like the second round. The Bucks would have ran through the East without this trade. So now it's going to be the Bucks and Celtics and stuff, so they're going to go crazy. And then, yeah, the Celtics are among teams at the very top of Jrue Holiday's wish list in recent days, right? Which is nice, right? So Jrue wants to be here at least, right? Which is good for him to actually, sign the extension later on, 6 months from now, whenever that is. And the Celtics are eager to retain him long term. So, yeah, like I said, 6 months, they'll offer that extension, and then he'll most likely sign it, right? And Holiday has a year left on his deal, plus player option, as we know. And then Boston beat out several teams in both conferences with a significant trade package. Yeah, obviously we know a whole bunch of other teams had interest in Jrue because, he's such a great player, two-way player, right? Players or teams want that. So the Blazers this is what the Blazers had. Here's a Damian Lillard return in Portland. So this is what Portland got from the whole Damian Lillard situation, including the trade from today. They got Deandre Ayton, Malcolm Brogdon. So Ayton's going to stay, obviously. That's like their main piece of this whole, trade. Malcolm Brogdon, he's going to get sent over, to a contender, right? So they're going to dump him. Robert Williams, Time Lord, he's going to play, stay there, play along Ayton. And then they get the 2024 Golden State Warriors first, top 4 protected. 2028 Milwaukee pick swap. I don't know. We'll see what happens far out. We'll see. 2029 Milwaukee unprotected first. That's still far out. We'll see what happens. 2029 Boston unprotected first. Well, that's far out as well. Same thing. And a 2030 Milwaukee pick swap. Also this far out. So don't really know what to say about this trade. I don't know. They're just really banking on Ayton. That's the main thing you get on this. They're banking on Ayton. The Boston trade, Jrue Holiday, doesn't work at this next year because of the second apron, right? So next year the Celtics would have been the second apron, right? Because right now they're very close to it. They're just under it. So that's how they're able to get the deal done because they're, not a second apron team yet. They weren't in there, right? So next year if they were to do the trade, it wouldn't work. And then also they got the Blazers also in this whole package for Dame, whatever this whole situation. Got another player. Can't say his name, but they also got him. So yeah, let me know what you think about this trade down below. This is definitely a W for the Celtics, man. Overall, I'd give this honestly, like, who cares about the picks? Honestly, Celtics are going all in, so picks are whatever. Time Lord, you got Porzingis to literally just, like, who's better, right? Who plays center as well, so that's whatever. Time Lord's injured anyways, right? And Porzingis is better. He can shoot, play defense still. Pretty much, yeah, you got Porzingis, so that's fine. Time Lord. Malcolm Brogdon, he didn't want to be there anyways. You guys were trying to ship him out in that Porzingis deal, and that didn't work, so mutually both people didn't want him, so that works. So pretty much, you just realistically gave 2 first-round picks, and those don't really matter. So honestly, this is a big W. This is an A+ for the Celtics, bro. For the Blazers, you're going to offload the Malcolm Brogdon contract, obviously, and then also Time Lord, you're going to pair him with Ayton, so that's good for y'all. And then you also got 2 first-round picks, which is pretty good. So for the Blazers, I'd probably give it like a, I don't know, like a B+, right? Not bad. It's pretty solid, I'm not going to lie. For, just someone, Jrue, who you weren't going to keep anyways, right? So pretty solid, honestly. Those picks could be good, but we'll see. So yeah, a B+ overall. But yeah, let me know what you think down below about this trade. And yeah, I'll see you next one. Peace.